Hey, what's up everybody? So today I was sitting and I was thinking. I said, well, since we pretty much flooded in, you know, beta out there dropping all that rain, can't go nowhere. I have a few ingredients in my kitchen that I can make something with. And you know what I came up with? Since we already had dinner, I said we need dessert. Okay? Some good dessert too. I don't want just no normal dessert. I want a warm dessert that I can pair with something ice cold, creamy, and delicious. So today, y'all, I was like, let me go ahead and whip up a quick little peach cobbler. You know, peach pie, whatever you want to call it. But that's what we about to do. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. So right now, the crust is real simple. Well, let me tell y'all first. Please preheat your oven to 375. Okay? Make sure that's preheated. And then in your baking dish, you want a stick of melted, unsalted, okay? Melted unsalted butter. All right? Okay, let's get this crust done. Okay, we got our little bowl. Let me borrow your spoon. Let me borrow you real quick. Okay, in this bowl we got like a cup of all-purpose flour. Okay, boom, in the bowl. A cup pure white cane sugar, right there in there with the flour. A tablespoon of baking powder, not baking soda, because I noticed a lot of people get that mixed up. It's a baking powder and it's a baking soda. Today we are using baking powder, okay? 1 tablespoon. All right, right in there, and then a pinch of salt, regular old iodized salt, just a pinch. Okay, just a little pinch. Then mix that up a little bit, just a little bit. And then to this, folks, we're gonna take a cup of whole milk. Like I always say, if you drink some other kind of milk, almond, oat, 1%, 2%, and it does just as well as the whole milk, by all means, use that. But today, I'm using the whole milk. And we're gonna pour it in now, okay? And we're gonna mix it until everything is wet and well incorporated. All right, folks. Y'all see my shirt? Well, my dress, limited edition. That's how I feel about myself, a limited edition. My opinion, everybody should feel like that. I don't see how some folks run around and letting people determine how they feel about themselves. Honey, I can't do that, okay? Not at all. I cannot do this. Okay, let me wash my hands. Look at this mix. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't see how people can run around letting other folks determine how they feel about themselves, because I haven't met a soul on God's green earth that'll make me feel a certain way about myself. You should always think highly of yourself, you know? I feel that way about everybody. That's why if I meet you, female, hello beautiful, hello pretty, hello gorgeous. That's just how I greet people, you know? Because I feel nobody should feel bad about themselves. Man, woman, child, dog, cat, fish, turtle. Don't matter. Anyway. Let's see. Trying to get this whipped up. I don't need no lumps in this, honey. No lumps, no lumps, no lumps. And we gonna take this batter. See my little baking dish. And pour it over the butter without mixing. Don't mix it, don't worry about it. It's gonna be just fine. Do not mix it, okay? Once you get it in the baking dish. Move this out the way. This is how the batter looks after I poured it in there with the butter. Mixed it real well. Poured it right on in. Now do not mix it once it gets in the baking dish. It's just fine, just like this. Okay, folks. And so we're gonna move right on over here. This is real quick, real simple, real easy. So we're gonna move right on over here to make our filling. Our little peach filling for our peach cobbler, peach pie. Well, basically peach cobbler, because it really ain't no peach pie. Of course, ain't over. But let's move on over here. So me, usually I will have, follow me, camera. You gotta keep up, baby. Come on, turn. There you go. Okay. Usually I would say use fresh peaches, but peaches are really not, they're going out of season right now because y'all know they're right at the beginning of summer. Summer's almost over, fall is near, honey. So I'm gonna use canned peaches. Okay, so usually it'll be 4 cups of peaches, but I had 2 29-ounce cans, and that's more than 4 cups, you know that. So we gonna use these, okay? And I just kind of put a little bit extra in there to make it flavorful, okay? A little bit extra. Put a little extra sugar, a little extra lemon juice. Turn that on. Medium heat. Because we want to cook this sugar in here. So I got a 1.5 cups of sugar. Okay. Right on up in there. Real simple, real nice. And 1/2 of a large lemon. We're gonna squeeze it right on in there. Boop. And mix that sugar with the peaches. We want them to get real nice, happy, and sexy, okay? So this ain't gonna take as long. This ain't gonna take as long as fresh peaches would. So warm up, you know, and get all sexy and happy. So that's why I recommend just use the can. Don't matter. Even though fresh peaches probably taste a little bit better in this dish, just go ahead and use the can. It ain't that bad, you know. Still delicious, okay? Still delicious. But yeah, folks running up and down these streets. Oh, let me see. Let's get there to get it. All right, back in business. Anyway, folks running up and down these streets, just Another lemon seed? How? How, honey? I'm fighting these lemon seeds. That's what you get when you do fresh lemon juice, but I prefer it, so I ain't gonna change no time soon. If you just see a seed, take it out, pitch it, no matter. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, I don't see how folks let somebody else tell them they are not worthy, they are not good enough, they're not doing what they supposed to. Why you worried about it? Why you worried about what that person doing? Just because they ain't at the same speed as you don't mean they're not doing it. Everybody take different paths. It takes some people longer than others, but it's not up to you to judge, okay? Golly, just extra. Some people walk around here like, oh my God, I'm so perfect. You need to do better. You need to do better. Child, them same folks that's telling you you need to do better is fighting their own demons. Don't let them do that to you. Understand me? Don't let them do that to you. Okay? You are fine just the way you are. Damn it. Elsa. You know what? I was born with IDGAF. It's a gene I was born with. It stands for I don't give up. So I think I inherited that mainly from my mom, because she really just don't care what people think, and she just does her and do it with a smile on her face. And I'm so glad I inherited that gene, because baby, I don't give a child, because everybody ain't gonna like you, and you don't have to. That's okay. You ain't gotta live with me. That is alright. Cut this up to a medium high heat so it can start boiling. I need this to start cooking, because I want my dessert. We had dinner, we had spaghetti. If y'all want me to show y'all how to make a spaghetti, leave it in the comments below. I have no problem doing so. And what we talked about on my last video, I left that email, so I'm waiting on them stories, those recipes, and everything else. Just hit that email up. I'm gonna leave it in this description too, down below. Hit that email up. I'm ready to talk to y'all. We can have some discussions. We can talk to each other. We can support each other on things, baby. What was the email address? Let me tell you, child, at gmail.com. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it below. No worries, no worries. Let me tell you, child. That's how you're supposed to say it, okay? Y'all can leave videos. You can just, you know, leave an email, write it down, whatever. Take a picture. I don't give a... No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I'm waiting on them. When I get at least, I say by 4, I read them, give my comments and commentary, what I think or what I suggest you should do, and then we can go from there. Okay? I'm praying. Okay. Come on, boo. Get to boiling. How y'all been doing? Me, I've been alright since yesterday. I've been good since the last video. That was yesterday. It's just, you know, so much going on. Beta out there raining, just going crazy. Just y'all ain't going, and y'all really thought y'all wasn't going nowhere because of COVID. Y'all sure ain't going nowhere because of me. That's what Beta said. He really flooding out around here, but thanks to God and everything else, we are not flooded out. It is flooding around us, but we are not flooded out. So far, I haven't heard of any houses underwater. I'm sure it probably is. I pray it's not, but we are not flooded out. But around us, like if you go down the street or something, it's flooded. High water everywhere. Good old Beta came in and was pissed off. He say, let me tell y'all something. We told Beta, if you gonna visit, come in, sit down, don't touch. Beta didn't hear none of that. None of that. He say, who you talking to? Hold on, wait a minute. But yeah, all right. Well, hopefully, everybody make it out okay. Nobody's hurt or anything, because material things you can replace. So hopefully nobody's hurt. Okay, all of these just gonna. This ain't even a long video and I'm still having battery troubles. You know what? I'm gonna have to find some more batteries. I got 3, but these just not acting right, honey. But what do I always say? What is my videos without camera trouble? That's alright. I just keep cutting it on as it keeps going off. It's cool. Yeah, but the peaches are starting to get a little happy. Starting to get a little sexy, a little happy. Now, if you used 2 29-ounce cans like I did, just for more juice, more peaches, this is your time to taste it a little bit. Make sure it's enough make sure it's enough sugar and lemon, and I'm feeling like I need a little bit more lemon juice, so let me get the other half of the lemon I had. When I don't use all my lemons, I put them in the freezer. It'll keep them well, okay? Try to get some of these seeds out of here, child. Use a little bit more of this lemon juice. If the seeds get in here, that's fine. It ain't never hurt nobody. Okay? Just fish them on out. Okay, make sure that's cooked in there real nice, real good, okay? All right, and as we wait on that to come to a small boil, before we pour it over our little crust mixture, you want to make sure you have your cinnamon out and your nutmeg, because yes, I use both. Some people use either or, but me, I'm special. I use both. So make sure y'all have those out. Or if you don't like the nutmeg, just have the cinnamon. You don't like the cinnamon, just have the nutmeg. That's it. You know, all good. You don't have to have both. It's not a rule. It's really not a rule. And don't worry, these don't have to be all the way cooked, because of course they're gonna finish cooking in the oven. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Make sure you keep, especially if your pot is non-stick, keep stirring the peaches. You don't want them to burn, and that wouldn't look good or smell good throughout the house, believe me. Okay, we starting to get a little boil. Let me show y'all real quick. All right, folks, we starting to get a little boil on them peaches. Look at that, look at that. Okay, now that we got that at a little boil, mix that up a little bit. Take this pour it over the batter. Move this out the way. Whew, it was just right. Do not stir, okay? Now we're gonna take our cinnamon over the top. I'm gonna sprinkle some over the top, all the way over. Just a little bit, child. Just a little. Let me make sure it's recording. Is it recording? You better not have it went off. You better not have it went off. And then we're gonna take a little bit of nutmeg and right on over the cinnamon. Right on over there. Just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, believe me. And boom. Now I'm gonna take a cookie sheet, put my peach cobbler on the cookie sheet, slide it in the oven for 45 minutes, and when it is done, people, we will be back. We will be back for a tasting, okay? See you in a minute. As you can see, it is finished. It is done. I got my ice cream, got my peach cobbler. Now real quick, I did let it go to 1 hour and 15 because I use more peaches than I would any other time, okay? So that's a quick tip. But anyway, let's taste it, honey. So my ice cream is melting. Usually I let it sit for a few, like 10 minutes so it can kind of come together, but you know, whatever. For the sake of this video and y'all, I'm doing this for y'all. Go ahead and taste it. Let's see. Tastes extremely good. Okay, people, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for those post notifications. Until the next time, I'm gonna go eat my peach cobbler.